Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel today. I haven't really done a introduction video for this channel. Tell you a little bit about me and whatnot. And also, Happy New Year's to everybody. It's the first day of 2020. And we crossed into the new year here with about 520 subscribers. So thank you to everyone if you are one of those. And if you're not, click that subscribe button down below. We'd love to have you on board with us as we do another year of tools, jobs, and everything else that comes our way during the year. I'm actually shooting this in one of the houses that I manage. To start on telling you a little about me, this is one of the rentals that I manage for some people. And I'm waiting on a person to come look at a house, which they're notorious for not actually showing up after making appointments. But in addition to doing a lot of remodeling and everything, I also manage several houses. My family has quite a few rental houses. Mom and Dad have some. My brother has houses. I have houses. Those are kind of the jobs that keep me busy between my outside work. Any day that I don't have a job for somebody else, I have more than I can ever possibly catch up with them. As a group, we probably all buy, between the three of us, there's at least anywhere from 1 to 3 houses a year purchased. And I'm pretty much the sole individual to do all the remodeling work on all of them. And right now I believe the number's somewhere around 50 to 60 houses that we have total that I'm in charge of. Not counting like this house here that I'm sitting in, that's a fully furnished rental that I manage for another lady. But I do all of that, have my shop trailer, do my remodeling jobs, as well as I have a 160-acre horse boarding ranch as well. And that's what I used to do. I used to be a horse trainer years ago, and I did that for quite a few years. Really enjoyed it, but parents started having issues with not being able to find quality help, or really any help at all, on their rentals and everything. So I kind of started buying a few tools, helping out. Started out low end, learning everything. Didn't know anything other than what I'd learned in school. I went to school for web design and power products, small engine repair, that type of thing, and I'm a certified welder as well. So, of course, I don't do any of the things I went to school for. And my brother, though, went to school for construction, and he's a horseshoer. So that's kind of apparently what happens to you in life. But as we moved out here, we had come from commercial fishing in Sneads Ferry, North Carolina. We did that growing up. And when we moved here to Oklahoma, we bought our first house as a family. We were living at home with Mom and Dad then. And we moved into a duplex and lived in one side and rented the other side. And then grew from there, buying one house at a time as we could afford it. And they built up pretty well. And then 5 or 6 years ago, I bought my first house. And then since then, I've tried to buy one every couple of years. That's kind of the only retirement plan that a person that's self-employed can really pull off, is buy your own houses or do your own investing in some other way. And for me, since I know houses now fairly well, that's what I do. But that's kind of our little history of getting out here to Oklahoma and getting started. Worked our way up to where we have these houses now, to where it's pretty much guaranteed work all the time. And started off, most of my tools when I began this were, of course, all Lowe's brands, mostly Cobalt and things like that. If I look back at pictures of me back then, I'm wearing Cobalt hats, and I got my blue tools and everything. And it's an evolution in business as you buy better and better tools. And I was fairly thrilled when I was finally able to afford to buy DeWalt. And worked up through that as my income increased. And then there came a point where I wanted to try some new things, and I started buying some Festool tools. I have only ever received one Festool, well, two Festools for free. I entered a drawing one year and I won the PDC 18-quarter drill set. And another one for doing a review or something. I wrote a review back before I had a YouTube channel. And I believe it was Beaver Industrial sent me a free radio for that. So that's how I ended up having two Festool radios. I'd bought another one about a month before, and then that was their giveaway of the month that they draw from their reviews for. So every tool I've got, I've purchased with my own money other than those two. I don't really do reviews on brand new tools that I just bought. That's kind of something that I don't really agree with on YouTube. If you're reviewing a tool and you haven't really run it hard, I mean, you got to kind of take that with a grain of salt. Most of my tools that I'm talking about, I've had multiple years. I kind of got interested in YouTube a couple years ago, and I had bought a tool for replicating MFT tabletops from Taiga Tools, I think is who makes them now. But you can find that video on my channel. It's the most viewed one. And I felt like people needed a lot better demonstration of how that was used. I didn't have any YouTube experience at all. Went out, set up a tripod camera in my shop trailer, and I shot a real-time full-length video, 20-something minutes, on exactly how that works and the kind of time frame it takes to get it done. Turns out that video was fairly popular, but I didn't really touch YouTube that entire year other than that. And then around July, August of this year, I decided to get inspired again and start uploading videos more regularly, and I'm trying to stick to at least one a week now. But so far, it's grown very fast. And I really am amazed at how much people enjoy watching these videos. Obviously, there's a few out there every now and then that have some other type of comments, but we get through that. I'm working on improving everything as I go. I don't make any money at all off of this, so this is purely a hobby at this point. I just enjoy it. I've gotten better tripods and everything as time's gone on, stabilization and stuff. And on this one, this is the first video that I've shot using a lav mic. So hopefully the audio is a little different on this. You can let me know what you think of that in the comments down there. And if I've earned your subscription over these videos, I have 60-something videos up so far. I intend to keep trying to stick to one or two a week as time goes on. I'd also like to maybe consider, since I have a little experience in this rental business as well as the construction business and everything for about 10 years now, I may start doing a day of discussions about business. We may start having a business day that we can do that if people are interested in that. I'll still keep talking about tools. I love my tools. It's not going to stop anytime soon. Anybody that knows me knows that. We'll probably still try to talk about at least one tool per week. And as well as throw a job site tour in there here and there. It's all just helping me learn to be a little better on camera, a little better visiting with you guys. And as long as y'all are watching them, I'll make them for you. If I'm that interesting, I'll be right here. But been a good year. I'm looking forward to 2020. I've got two houses that have shown up on videos a long time ago that are mine, that hopefully we'll be able to start remodeling. Our new shop is coming along as well. Hopefully have a functioning cabinet shop going shortly. And the true purpose of that in the future may honestly be more of a way to fabricate all of our own rental house cabinets. Me personally, Lowe's cabinet quality with the MDF and everything, unless you special order them as solid plywood and everything. And Lowe's is the only store I have in my town that I can buy cabinets at, other than a custom cabinet maker. So as far as that goes, I may as well be the custom cabinet maker. I enjoy it, and I'd be able to work in my own shop, especially since we had that fortunate deal to get the nice SawStop this year used. I think it's a 2012 model, something like that, so it's not new. Got a great deal on it. You can see it on another video here on the page. I got most of our dust collection in, a lot of our setups done. We're still lacking jointer, shaper, and I'd like to have a nice molder. between the Williams and Hussey and the Shop Fox molder, because we have a lot of offcuts of wood, and it would be nice to run off a lot of our own trim. When you're paying, you know, $8 to $10 for a piece of corner cove molding and things like that, I could run those off out of some premium pine that's just an offcut otherwise from making door stops and things. So the cabinet shop will be more of something like that, where I can make my own bathroom vanities, my own kitchen cabinets, and everything for our rental properties. Let's see what else we want to talk about. I might do a numbers video later on how I'm doing at about 10 years in on this business. Decent. I do all right. I won't be closing up anytime soon. I do enjoy working on my own properties more though, and hopefully towards the future as I buy more and more houses. We only have 6 right now that are mine. As we buy more houses, I can do more work on just my own properties. That would be amazing and completely stress-free pretty much, which is getting to be more and more important. But anyway, it's great to have you all here. If you're loving these videos, or if you have some constructive criticism, please put it down below. Let me know. I wish all of you guys a wonderful new year. Hopefully it brings a lot of cool new tools for you. And hopefully I can help a little bit in some of those decisions if you have any questions. I really love talking about tools. Hopefully show a little bit of some of my hobbies too. I do a lot of wood turning in my spare time. Have a lathe in the shop and all. It hasn't even shown up in a video yet, but it will soon. I'm the president of the Northwest Oklahoma Wood Turners Association here in Oklahoma, Enid, Oklahoma. So we get an opportunity to do quite a bit of that with a lot of really wonderful people here. We do charity things, Mennonite relief sale and whatnot. We set up, we turn tops. We give them away to kids for donations to their charity. A lot of fun things I do. I'll try to do some more videos on various things there, but let me know what you think about the idea of maybe trying to get a business video out at least once every week or two, as well as sticking to hopefully a tool talk every week on something. If you've seen something in one of mine, don't hesitate to say, why don't you talk about that one? Because that's what I need to hear. I'd love to talk about something that you want to talk about. But to summarize, hopefully that's our plan going forward. Welcome to the channel if you're a new subscriber. Thank you for hanging in there if you're an old subscriber. And here's to a wonderful 2020. Hopefully we really enjoy it. And let's buy a lot of cool tools this year. And let's make some money. We'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.